Hi, I'm Tracy from Olive Crest. We love to share video stories with you of some of our kiddos whose lives have been transformed through the healing power of family. But today we want to thank a hero. Our donors are our heroes. And San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has been supporting our teens and young adults for several years. Listen to some of the stories of transformation that they have made possible.
My childhood pretty much didn't exist.
My mom had left, me and my sister.
My dad he grabbed me from the head and just threw me back.
There's always drugs, alcohol.
I dealt with a lot of abuse and emotional problems.
I got taken into foster care when I was at the age of 5.
The benefits of going into the system were pretty much just safety. Safety and then having stability.
But then I turned 18.
When I turned 18.
But then I turned 18.
When I turned 18, there was a lot of change.
Being out of the system, it was the same, but it was now I had nowhere to run to.
You're by yourself, you have no one, you have no place to go.
Average age of independence from our own families is 23 to 25 years old. And we're asking these youth at 18 to start navigating adulthood in ways they just aren't prepared to do.
When I turned 18, it was difficult because I had to rely on myself, I had to rely on my decisions.
I think at that point in my life, I was pretty much couch surfing and I needed a place to stay.
I was living in an abandoned home with no windows, no running water, no nothing. The staff at Olive Crest, they help you transition into adulthood. Once you finish high school, they'll help you out with finding a place to live.
I don't know, I've never really had my own room before. I've had some before that were in foster homes and stuff, but they were always decorated for me. So this is one of the only ones I've ever had to just do what I want, so.
I'm no Martha Stewart, but I do like to do things around my house, only to make it more like a home, because I've never really had a home. My favorite part about my apartment will have to be my kitchen, because I just love being in my kitchen. It's an American theme. It's just like a dream, my American dream.
Olive Crest helps me out as far as having a kid, and they're always there to help, even if I don't have a babysitter or whatever. I don't know, it makes me feel just that secure feeling that I do have people around if I need it, and I don't feel alone.
The first time I met my mentor, Jonathan, was when I was 16 and I moved into Olive Crest. I didn't really have a father or any family growing up. And since I'm more with him than anybody else, it's kind of like, actually having a dad.
Hey, Tom, so when you're done with that, meet me over at the finish line.
I think that if you asked him, he would say that he's gotten a ton out of our relationship. But I would have to say that I've gotten that amount 10 times fold out of what I've gotten out of the relationship with Dominic.
When I know that I'm going through things, I used to be the kind of person that used to keep it to myself. He's the kind of person that I go to if I'm down or if I feel like I need to make a decision but I can't make it on my own.
Anybody that's thinking about getting together with kids in the group homes or in the foster care system, I just can't say enough great things about it. What Olive Crest does is God's work. The love that I get from Dominic it's amazing, and he is every bit as much my son as if he was born for me.
Thank you, San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. You are truly our heroes.